course. Of course. Of course. This is what happened.
I apologize. I
This,
apologize.
this is why.
Damn update happened. I forgot to check OBS. I checked everything else. I forgot to check OBS. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Fucking updates.
Dude,
So that was one of my big fears of taking vacation, right? It was like, I swear to God, like if my power flickers or something and my computer is off for a whole week and I get back to like 50 updates that need to download, like I'm ruined. I'm ruined.
I'm ruined. Ruined.
Luckily it didn't happen, but
I apologize for the hiccup. Gunblade, I was saying congratulations on the 23 months, sir. 23 months. Currently on a 3-month streak. Rocking it.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, it's got to be about 3 months. I mean, because, yeah, it's when we came back, right? So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that would make sense.
That does
There
make
you go.
sense. Kinda
Thank you much, Gunblade.
Kind of weird how that works out like that.
Love you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's go.
Good morning, Entertainment. How you doing, sir?
Going on, buddy? How have you been? We got so much to catch up on.
We got a lot to catch up on. A lot.
So much to catch up on.
I like it a lot.
Good evening for you. It is evening. Yeah, it is evening.
Yep.
I think I actually loaded in pretty quickly there. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. All right.
Decorations are up.
Got all the stuff and things going, and we were
sent.
I know we were prepping. I don't remember at what stage of prep work we were at. I don't remember.
So I remember we're making bullets, and we need. Oh yeah, you put your floating fucking plant up here.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Perfect.
We were talking about like just laying spikes everywhere.
Yes. Oh, that's right. I was waiting for all the shotgun turrets to get up. Shotgun turrets and
Oh, we're also currently making a bunch of super oil.
Which was for the blade traps. That's what that was for, I believe. So much to catch up. First of all, we get World War III. I don't know anything about it.
There is no World War III.
And it's like the lamest thing ever. Come on, at least when Germany goes the first year, there was some sort of action. That's hilarious. Hilarious.
There was no even war. Well, at least not between. It was war between Israel and Iran. Yep. But
one of the more positive things about my trip is the place we stayed at. You know, my wife's. We stayed with one of my wife's friends up there. Okay. And turns out she is equally as disinterested in the world as I am. And I was like, all right, props. All right, we're good now. Like, she was ranting about a TV that her family put up without her approval because she doesn't hate it or she hates it, whatever. She doesn't watch TV, you know. She said something about how, like, her only rule was, like, as long as I don't come in, as long as I don't ever come in, there's news on that thing. And I was like, oh, man, so great. So yeah, Entertainment. I don't know what's been going on. Don't really care. You know, like, I don't care. I was having fun, and you can't do that if you're paying all the bullshit out there. So I don't pay attention to it.
It's one of the reasons why we try and stay away from any sort of political topics on our channel. It's just unnecessary.
Oh, that's right. We put the garage door down too. That's right.
Yeah, and it's off a space. It's annoying me.
People over there don't know either, so you're just as good. Perfect. Okay, so I had all these turrets up. I believe everything was powered sufficiently enough.
Yeah, everything.
I think all the turrets had ammo. I think I needed to do some more stuff on, like, the back where the pool is because I don't have anything down low there.
If I turn out to be too weird, tell me. Oh, hell no. We're going to let you embarrass the shit out of yourself. That's what real friends do. I got
a couple blade traps down here. Okay, so a little bit more to go there.
What up, Psycho?
What's going on, Psycho?
Damn, I had some good stuff.
Psycho's
What
in
kind
the
of good stuff? Jack?
house.
Actually,
The
Gamey,
host.
you're in Germany, right? So I need you and ZJ to actually recommend me some German drinks because I found out here in my town that there is multiple like German sections for wine and like whiskey and shit. Well,
Ah!
I don't know about whiskey, but like, but I'm kind of curious about if you have a recommendation if we have it here.
Yeah. All right.
No
Let's
dick.
see. I think
But
these
still
two.
good stuff. What do you mean no dick?
Wait a minute. Yeah, where'd that come from?
Dick.
As in, like Richard? Let's see. All right. So those turrets are about done.
Mountain Lion.
Have I placed any shotgun turrets up to this point? I don't recall if I had or not.
I do believe you have actually.
Have I? I got 6 of them down here now. So let's see where I want to go with these. I guess. Psycho, how have you been this last week, buddy? It's been a while. I know.
Jesus,
A lot
come on.
catching up. A lot catching up to do on stuff.
Just trying to
Lots
get a
of stuff.
headshot in, but apparently I can't.
Let's see. I did get a little bit of time into Monster Hunter Worlds. I did like a couple quests, something like that.
When we played it, was it on like Game Pass or something?
It was on Game Pass, yeah.
Okay.
It's not now, but picked it up for $10. Luckily, I was able to remote install it, so it was ready to go by the time I got home.
I swear to God, remote install does not work for me. I've tried it so many times, and it never installs ever.
I do know you need to physically be in front of your Xbox and your phone in order to set it up properly, because I couldn't get it to set up either. I'm like, because you have to be in your Xbox. There's stuff you have to do on the Xbox and on your phone simultaneously in order to set it up. And
Well,
since I've done that, I have not had any problems with it.
So obviously, you know, because I haven't played much of Xbox in in recent years, so the Xbox remote play or remote download is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about for Steam, but
Oh, Steam. Oh, okay.
still, I mean, yeah, I get you. There's
been a long
probably
time
stuff
since
I'm
I've set that
missing.
one up. Never had any problems with that. But so I played a little bit of it. I'm intrigued by it. Like I want to play a little bit more of it. I don't want to play with anybody yet because I'm trying to figure stuff out at my own pace. You know. At the same time, I reinstalled the Outer Worlds while I was away too.
No,
Started
I'm not
through the Outer
surprised
Worlds.
one bit by
Like,
that.
you know what? I was like, I want to do it. Like I've got that RPG itch that Starfield just didn't quite scratch well enough. You know, let's go through the Outer Worlds and get ready for the sequel and whatnot.
Dick is good stuff, at least for me. You straight weirdos don't understand it's time of the year with most CSDs. And let me tell you, there are no greater time to be gay. To be clear, I'm joking about the weird part. Oh, Gaming, you're fine, man.
Okay, let's see, shotguns.
We've been called worse. We've called each other worse, so you're fine.
Deliberately, yeah. Like,
Shit, my wife and I call each other worse. Got jury duty all this week, so that's fun. Okay.
Ooh.
I had grand jury a couple years ago. It was 18 months long.
That's rough. That's rough, Psycho.
It's not quite the same as normal jury duty because we didn't see the entirety of the case. We just basically said, "Hey, you're allowed to go arrest this guy." I rather enjoyed it, actually. Don't play with people. Just suffer through it solo and learn the skills and weapons solo. That's the best Monster Hunter experience for your first time.
It's pretty much what I've been going with. Yeah, that's kind of my mantra. Yeah.
I played through Outer Worlds recently too, and I don't remember it being so easy.
I mean, I turned it on story difficulty because I've already played through it once. I was like, I don't really care right now. Just want to play it and beat it. But
Gaiman said when he first joined our streams the first couple times, he didn't chat and honestly thought we were a couple.
yeah, that's not the first time that's happened.
You want
sure, it won't be the last.
Gaiman, you want to know what's actually one of the funny things about it? So if you read our bio on like Twitch and Facebook and whatnot, we had to put in there because we were trying to find a way to say that we were partners in the stream, but we knew that that's the first thing people would think about in today's world is that we were partners, and so we actually had to word it as lifelong friends. We couldn't be like two gaming dads hanging out or something like that. Like everybody would think something was going on. So we get it. My very first jury summons was at 18 years old. It was for a grand jury. Thankfully, I was not chosen for the panel.
Jesus.
Same
Right at
psycho
18.
as
Nailed it.
I was first put in jury duty at 18. So when I did grand jury, like I said, it was a couple of years ago. So I moved to where I'm at now 3 years ago. And for about a year and a half before that, roughly, is when my grand jury ended. And 2 years ago, I got a jury summons here in Nebraska, and I was able to get out of it because they didn't have my record of my grand jury from Iowa, and so they're like, "Oh, if you've served in a jury in another state within the last 5 years," I'm like, "Oh yes, I served a lot," and I was able to move on with work and stuff. I was really focused on work at the time. Damn garage door is damaged, so I can't open it.
Would have done that.
Boxes! Crack a book. What do we got? Nothing good for me! One thing good for me in your book. In your box. Doo-doo. Crack turn entertainment into entertainment. Oh. I would have read it, but you're like my dozed into the night most of the time in my cancer days. I was glad to have entertainment and didn't care too much about the background. Oh, autocorrect here to entertainment.
Oh,
you know what?
that's kind of funny.
If there is a good moment for an autocorrect, I think that's going to be one of the
Also,
first.
I totally buy it too. Like it makes 100% sense. Yeah.
I love it.
Like, oh yeah, of course
fuck.
it did that.
God damn it. I'm too into my playing for Grounded. I accidentally just pulled everything out of this box.
I was literally like just playing Ark before stream, and so I'm already messing that shit up too. Oh hey, daytime.
Okay, so we're gonna be setting spikes up everywhere. We need some fucking wood.
We need a ton of wood, yeah, which we got a good amount, and chainsaws, so it shouldn't be that hard, honestly. I think the big question we had about that was like if we could craft them in the station and not on our inventory, because it's obviously just gonna like monopolize everything. if we have to craft them on our personal.
God damn it! I just did it again.
Put one there. We'll put another one out here, maybe. Yeah, put another one right here. Why not? That'll do. Pig. That'll do. Alright, oh, this one. Alright. Shit.
Yes, you can make wood spike traps in the workbench.
There you go. All right,
it costs the same, so it doesn't change the cost at all. But
Psycho. We got armored up, vehicle armor, mod schematic, and sniper. Crap, all of which I have. Damn it.
The teddy bear head on top of the drone freaked me out for a second. Yeah, so the teddy bear head actually
That's another 60 I have here right now. God, can I stand here and do this? All right.
Please don't leave me in here
So
too
again,
long.
since we've been gone for a while, if you haven't been here for a minute, tonight is pretty much all prep night for day 77. Our series is ending. We finished off day 70.
Mm-hmm.
Day 77 is coming up. We're doing it right here at our base of bases.
Which means we are going to be having a vote come up in Discord chat. So if you guys want to have a vote on something we play for a little while.
Well, that's it. Oh, shit. We're good.
Enter game. The teddy bear head helps give us a stamina regen.
Go. All right. There. Perfect. But yeah, so the zombie spawns for Horde Night have been increased by a factor of 5. So instead of it, by default, it spawns 8 zombies per player for Horde Night when it spawns zombies. That is now cranked up to 40. 40, yes.
Be wild.
40. So,
I gotta repair
yeah. So, the idea is there should be a crap ton of zombies, hopefully. I wish I could, like, make it so that they would attack the base from all directions, but I don't, as far as I know, I have absolutely no control over that. Because I would love to just make it, alright, spawn them evenly on every side because we're getting coverage all over the place. We'll be able to use full interactions too, right? Yes, we will turn all the interaction stuff on for the final Horde. Correct. It'll be on Wednesday. It won't happen tonight. It'll be Wednesday night. It's a little more than 4 times. Yeah, it's 5 times, like, per player, which kind of equates to there should be about 10 times as many zombies. So, hopefully it goes as planned. Hopefully nothing implodes.
40, I saw a couple of Horde Nights, but 40 of them does not sound much. So the Horde Nights constantly spawns a wave of zombies at you over and over again. This is 40 per spawn.
Per player.
Per player instead of 8.
Yeah. So it'll be 80 per spawn, essentially. So yeah, it's literally 10 times as many.
Getting some weapon supplies. Got a few votes.
And like I said, the overall goal is to, like, we're not expecting to survive this Horde night. This is probably gonna be it. But how many spawns are there? I'm not sure how many actual spawns there are. I'm sure I could Google it and find out. But I don't know how many actual spawns it does.
I'm gonna go do some. Well, actually, let me get this supply box to spawn in, so it's not wasted. Oh shit! That hurt.
Oh.
I went down a little hard.
Yes.
Trying to wreck Dev's
Because why not? Here we go. All right. And bam. Okay. There we go. Now we'll do one. Jeez.
That actually hurt me. I went down hard enough that it hurt me.
Pretty hard. Sorry, that is hooked up. It's not hooked up. No, I'm hooked up to this.
So either you pull out some Rambo Duke Nukem shit, or you die like bitches. Sounds fun, and I'm looking forward to attend the slaughter no matter which way.
Virtually, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's the idea. As I said, it'll be our last for 7 days to die. We will be moving on to other things. Like I said, there will be a vote popping up in Discord at some point this week. We'll let you guys vote on not our next long running game, because we are going to start Grounded on at the end of July when that drops.
Mm-hmm.
But from next week until that time, we got a couple games we're going to throw to a vote for you all to decide what we play up until Grounded comes out. And then depending on how much, like we talked about, no idea how much content there's going to be in Grounded 2 when it comes out. We may play that for months. We may play it for a couple weeks. I don't know. So
we may just have connection issues and only play it once, because that's happened before. Psycho says he looked it up. It's not 40 every spawn. Blood Moon spawns, let's say, 40 per player right away. But every time you kill a zombie, the game respawns more to always try and keep that 40 spawned per player.
Okay. I can see that.
By the way, Retro Gaming, good pull on Duke Nukem. I missed that game. That was a fun game.
You know, I'm gonna say something. Because if you miss Duke Nukem, which you should, there's nothing wrong with missing Duke Nukem. But if you're missing Duke Nukem, you owe it to yourself as a as a gamer to go back to the 360 era and play Bulletstorm.
Yep.
Because fuck, that's a really good game. It's a really good game.
You got me into that one for sure.
Very Duke Nukem-esque. There's a lot of humor and stuff that's very Duke Nukem-y.
Never played it, just knowing the memes. Oh, yeah. Duke Nukem was, like, that was middle school time for me, and that was, video games talking about sex and beer and killing shit. And yeah, it was good times. By the way, somebody's day 77 Horde Night kept spawning so many zombies they were killing until 8 instead of 4.
Okay, that's fine.
It works.
I can be okay with that. I'm not gonna complain about that. Let's
Nope.
go. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Let's put one over here. Spot for one of these, but
You're very hungry. Eat the spaghetti.
You're nowhere near me, are you?
I am not.
Okay, so that's okay. I was like, so that's not you banging on shit. Okay.
Nope.
Got zombies at the front door. I
Fucking
think we
shoot
upgraded that
up.
door.
Nope. I'm getting some wood.
Damn it, zombies. Would you stop? Alright? It's not even time. It's not even time yet, guys. Settle down. Ah. Bag. I literally said I will be 39 in 3.5 hours. I'm pushing those numbers.
Dev's gonna hit that 4-0 soon.
I got 1 year left, and then it's over for me.
You know what? Speaking
I got
of which,
1 good year left. Every Blood Moon spawns more zombies. First Blood Moon was 8 per player. we actually increased that number, so we're definitely not going to be 40 per player now. If we were on day 7, it would have been 40. So you're going to have a lot more than you think. Okay, perfect. All right. Here we go then. Bring it on. Best of luck to us.
So what you're saying is it's gonna be fun.
We'll see how this goes. Oh, fuck you, lady. I hear you out there. I hear you out there. I know you do. I know.
Home run derby.
Oh, okay. Ah, jeez. Had the screamers show up.
Oh man, really?
Is that it? 4 zombies? That's it? Are you serious right now? This is the most pathetic screamer horde I've seen, I think. Oh, there's a 5th one. Okay. I mean, that totally changes everything. There were 5, not 4. It's totally different, guys. Totally different. Oh, the baseball one. The home run.
Yep.
Go, go! Go! Let's see.
Not too shabby, not too shabby.
So, what's everyone doing the last week? What's everyone doing?
Been playing
As far as gaming goes, the only thing I've played has been like Pokemon Scarlet. My kid and I went ham on some Pokemon. Because, boy, I mean, it shouldn't take that, but you know, the Switch 2 it finally runs now. That game is like unplayable on the Switch 1. It's terrible. Alright. Lots of Dune Awakening. I've been hearing a lot about that one. Hearing a lot about it.
I saw some clips on it today, actually. It looks really good. Alright, Dad, your birthday present's in Ohio.
That's
I feel sorry.
like I
for
was
it.
just there.
You should have stopped
I
by.
picked
Pick
it
it
up.
up.
just went through there. Yeah, Dune Awakening is one of those ones like I said, it's just not thematically. I'm just not really that interested. Like honestly, like if we were thinking of playing Dune Awakening, I don't see a reason why I wouldn't just play Conan Exiles. Like that's kind of where I'm at with it. Just play Conan. Alright, so all that stuff is done. Oh, we have shotgun shells. Right. Fill those bad boys up. I don't know. Just take a bunch. But if you've played a lot of it, I'm guessing that means it's pretty good, Psycho. Which is awesome. I do like to hear about games coming out that are actually good games and worth it. It is refreshing.
Worthwhile.
Yeah. I've tried to watch the first movie, about like the first remake, not the original from whatever 40 years ago or whatever it is. But, like, I think I've tried to watch it twice and I fall asleep. Like, I don't know. there is not much to that movie. I've been told the second one's a lot better. But okay, I don't. If I have to slog through the first one to get to the good one, I'm probably just not going to do it.
That's like TV shows that have terrible pilots.
Right, like nah. It's just not.
Speaking of TV shows with terrible pilots.
Oh boy. This could go anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's even making me think of something else too. Okay, first TV show with pilots. I am almost done with Supernatural.
Okay. Yep.
So I'm gonna start watching Stargate again.
There you go. Yeah.
And although Stargate SG-1 and Stargate Atlantis had a really good pilot, I think I'm gonna force myself to watch Universe.
You know, I'm not gonna say don't do it because I just recently did it myself, and it's now that time has passed and whatnot, I'm more disappointed by it now than I am pissed off about it.
Like it could have been so much better.
Like, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's still not good. It's still a bad show. But you can see, especially in like once you get to season 2, like you can see the potential and what they were going for. And you're like, God damn it! Like, there's so much potential here, and they just cocked it up.
I was actually telling the wife about that, because I've been watching Supernatural, and I didn't realize that I was already at season 13.
Okay, yeah.
I was pretty sure I was maybe season 10. And I went to go look up an actress on IMDb and found out that the episode I was on was actually in season 13. I'm like, fuck! I've only got 2 seasons left.
Bam.
And so I was talking to the wife and whatnot about, going to watch Stargate next. So, my wife has been really into fanfic. Fan fiction stuff, right? And she's a avid Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. And she goes, "Oh, that's really funny because," and I go, "Where are you going with this?" And she goes, "Well, I'm reading a fan fiction right now that is a crossover between Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Stargate."
Oh boy.
I'm like, how the fuck does that even work?
Oh boy.
Right? And so, essentially, the writer had decided that Buffy, her actual dad, is Jackson.
Okay. Sure.
And so because of that, there is, some inherited curiosities about, other universes and all that kind of stuff. And last I talked to her, she said they hadn't really done much of anything with the SG-1 side of things. But it's a long one. It's like 60 some odd chapters. And so, okay, well, I'm curious to see where the hell this goes. So let me know. Awakening movie games far more interesting than the movies, less of the political intrigue, more of the nitty-gritty conflict and trade and supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you seriously gonna give me
the problem with it is there, like, especially for us, it's a bad bet. It's a bad bet. Especially when we've already got a lot of other things we want to get to. It just doesn't make sense to bet on that and try it out. How much other stuff we want to get to. I don't know how much more I should even really build on these now. Like, I was able to get a lot more turrets and stuff up than I thought we were gonna be able to. I'm like, I could keep placing more, but like I said, I don't know. I just don't know where they're gonna come from, and they're probably all gonna mainly go to one area, you know, and the rest will be underneath. So it's like, how much crazy do I really get with this? But then day 77 will come along and we'll realize I didn't have enough. So.
Damn it! Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. There it is.
Get in chat.
There it is. Fucking shocker.
Voters
boss.
won.
Shocker boss.
Oh, the shocker
soldiers.
ones. Yeah, those are rough. Those are rough. GG chat. Good job. Good job.
I did get a couple of them down.
Isn't that the one that got me the one time in like 2 seconds?
Yes.
They were like the shocking crawler or leapers or whatever, and like I didn't have time to do anything.
Yeah.
Just immediately dead.
I might have been able to do a little bit better, but I was trying to get one last tree before they attacked, and I didn't realize that they were already on top of me. That's right. In terms of games, I have no clue at the moment. I would like to go back to Dead by Daylight, but the player base is such a mess. Yeah. Binding of Isaac is no fun to me. That's not one of our games either. Thinking about a new run on Pal World. Would love to play Repo again, but friends only play with beta currently, and for me it's unplayable. Digging a bit deeper into Planet Zoo. Got my first decent buildings going on.
Yep. Power World, I don't really have much of an interest in revisiting Power World.
You even have revisited since our stream.
I have, yeah. I played it on Xbox and whatnot. Mainly with my kid. We couldn't play together, but we, played it together-ish, anyways or whatever. But, the hell, there's 3 red loot bags right here. What the hell happened over here? I'm just right next to our base.
Weren't you a fan of Terraria? Yes. Yes, we are.
Yes. Yes.
Terraria is
and I am aware of the crossover in that game, yeah. It's a Power World Terraria crossover thing.
Terraria is one of those games, just like Stardew Valley, I really did not want to play it because this too simplistic of graphics was really, I think it was going to turn me off hardcore, and I ended up loving it.
Yeah. It's,
not as
no
good
pun
as Dev is at it, but
no pun intended. It's an incredibly deep game. Like there's a lot going on in that game. A game for which they've said they're done updating. They've been saying that for like 8 years now, and they're still updating it.
I was saying, aren't they updated?
Yeah, they keep updating it. Stardew Valley. It is. It's like a horror. They collab with everything. Yeah, I mean, what else did they do? Like, they've had supposedly Terraria 2 and something called Terraria Otherworld, I think is what it's called. That's like supposedly been in the works. Like 2 projects they've been working on for like a decade now. As far as I know, we haven't heard a damn thing about them in about that long, too. Probably don't even exist. I have no idea what they're doing. But it's probably a lot like Minecraft. Like, is there a reason to make a Terraria 2 over just continuing to update Terraria? Like, I don't know. It's like, if you never seen a Minecraft 2, why would you bother making Minecraft 2? You just make more shit for Minecraft, right? Does it really need a sequel?
I talked to my daughter about Minecraft Dungeons. She's really intrigued about it.
It's a good game. It's a good game. Like, don't let the Minecraft name fool. Like, there's fun to be had there. I promise.
Can you play it with
you're not
two
gonna spend $1,000.
Joy-Cons?
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah.
Because I
You
know
gotta
the
put
regular
the strap on
Minecraft.
top or whatever, but yeah.
Well, I mean, like, sorry, let me take that back. Can you play it with like one player for each Joy-Con? Because regular Minecraft you can't.
I mean, I guess that I don't know. In general, generally speaking, each Joy-Con functions as its own controller, yeah. But I believe, at the end of the day, it's up to the individual game, So I'm not really sure. I don't know why it wouldn't.
Minecraft story mode. I don't know how to think about that one. We tried Minecraft a couple of times.
Several times. I can't do it. I tried it several times with my kids. I can't do it.
Which is really funny coming from Dev and how much he loves sandbox games.
Yeah, and like many games that are extremely similar to Minecraft. But something about Minecraft just doesn't work for me. Don't like it. But Minecraft Dungeons, don't sleep on that game. There's fun to be out there. You're not going to have 1,000 hours in it or anything like that, but I mean, you could put 100 hours into it pretty easily.
Yeah, my daughter,
fun there.
She really liked the idea of it, but she's worried because she's like, well, I've beaten an Ender Dragon, but that was in creative mode, so it couldn't kill me. I'm like, yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah, that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Never played Minecraft. She actually played any video games yet. For some reason, she wants a Minecraft cake for the first day of school. I'm so confused. Because everybody else is doing it.
Isn't every cake of mine? It's just a square, right? It's just a cake.
The fuck is wrong? My cake was not a square. My cake was 2-tier round, motherfucker.
If you got a Minecraft cake that wasn't a square, you did really fucking wrong. Everything in Minecraft is a square just for the sake of being a square. I think that's part of why I can't stand it.
Yeah, just not like squares.
Squares are for squares, man.
Yeah.
I keep meaning to talk, and not drag it back to it, but Palworld. When I got into it again on the Xbox and whatnot, I got a little further than we did for stream and whatnot. I got fairly far, but it's still like, it's a game where you hit a fucking wall. Like the materials and stuff you need to get anywhere just become a fucking chore to gather, and just get lost.
Like most
all
games.
fun.
As I'm sitting here going through thousands of gasoline to get wood.
Exactly. So yeah, I have no interest in revisiting Palworld, honestly, unless they do some significant updates, and even then, like, still gonna have to work it out for the rest of it.
So one thing.
So that's off the table.
One thing that I know that Grounded annoyed you about was, having to carry like blades of grass over to your building and whatnot. I'm not sure if this was necessarily something that was there when we were playing, but so I had told you that there is like I think it's the red ant armor lets you have a higher hauling capacity, so you can carry more.
Yeah, because I mean that was definitely part of my problem. Is back when we played, you could carry like 4 blades of grass. 5 or whatever, and you needed like 4 or 5 to make one wall, and I was like, I don't enjoy this.
So
like this, it got tiresome very quickly.
So another aspect of the game that I don't think we ever touched when we played was mutations. And so you actually earn mutations, and it's basically like passives that help you out.
Passive things
with
you
random
put,
shit.
yeah.
And one of them is, increasing your hauling capacity. And then there's also like smoothies that you can make that have different effects, and so you can have one that like can increase your hauling capacity. So I don't know what the final number is if you do all those together, but I can say that if you use just the red ant armor, you can carry 15 things. And so if you have the mutation stacked with the drink, like, you gotta be at least near 30. And that makes the building a little less tedious.
Yeah. Because like the system for building wasn't the problem. It was too damn tedious to do it. I got tired of.
What the fuck is going on with that tree? Ah!
pulling on me! Power, you can mine almost every single resource at base. Yeah, and I know that, Psycho, and I've, I got to the point where I had all those, for the wood, stone, coal, all that stuff. And, I mean, it wasn't dependable. Like, they wouldn't get a whole hell of a lot. Or there were plenty of times where they just weren't fucking doing anything. The pals would be sitting there, big toys, whatever, spinning, doing his mining thing on it. But nothing was actually being collected. Like, maybe that was a me problem. I couldn't figure it out. It was like, they're there. They're set to work this station, but they're not fucking producing anything, even though they're visually doing what they should be doing. I don't know, but...
Part of that, I have to imagine, because of our stream, is because you also don't want to take care of the pals at all. You want them to work themselves to death, and when they get certain...
How dare you? How dare you, sir?
I'm pretty sure I can go back to our playthrough and clip the exact moment where you said that. Okay, they're not gonna do well for you if they fucking hate life.
Breeds. Yeah, breeding in that game is fun. Like there's fun in that game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to shit on Power by any means, but I've essentially played most of the way through it twice at this point. I just not interested in doing it a third time. Really. I mean, as far as I can tell, they haven't really done anything to it outside of add more pals and stuff. Like, it's still pretty much the same game. It's just kind of collectathon. I'm good. Fun game, don't get me wrong. I'd recommend you play it, but I've done my time in it.
You've done your time, like it's a fucking prison sentence.
Exactly. Did my time. I'm out. It's enough. It's enough for me. Alright, I got 200 spikes made up right now.
Enter, we did do some breeding, but we did towards the end just kind of cheat and look everything up and figure out what did what, because we just weren't going to put the time into it without really knowing what we were getting out of it.
Multiple massive planets. I know the map is huge, Psycho. I know that.
What up, Akira?
It hasn't been that long since I played it. I do know how massive the map is. Like, I was just flying around on a flyer forever and like trying to reveal the map, and like that was a daunting task. Like, the map is massive.
Akira giving me the silly with the chainsaw, man. Wow. The being paired with the squeaky toy is hilarious.
I love the squeaky. Love the squeaky.
What the fuck is this? It's one of the things you can do called silly, and it basically changes all their sounds. So like, here's a shotgun. Kablow! LMG. Sniper.
3 days for the summer sale. Yeah, I've been keeping my eye on the old Steamo. It's a little late this year. It's usually around like the 21st or so when they start that. It's usually always before my birthday, but they're a little late this year. But I don't know.
Horizon Forbidden West went on sale.
Oh yeah.
I think it's like $30 now, or $35 now. It wasn't quite enough of a sale for me to say,
Especially if you haven't finished the first one. I mean, like, just play the first one. You don't need to buy the second one, really, if you haven't finished the first one.
I do need the first one.
They're both good. I don't know if it's one where I would like tell you to play one over the other or anything like that, Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Well, alright. That was a pretty good time to do that as I'm placing spikes and just walked into them. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Good job. Good job, Claire. Yep.
Good job, Akira.
Just spiked myself. Thank you. I don't have anything like in particular on my wish list. I'm really eyeballing entertainment. I mean, I got like 50 things on my wish list right now, but like half of them aren't being released. There's nothing hugely in particular, I'm like, God, I want this to go on sale. My problem with Steam these days is I am almost exclusively looking for stuff that we would be interested in streaming, because I don't play on my computer outside of stream anymore. Just kids, you know. So that's the thing. Granted, I know 117, but I don't think it will be on sale. I've got one of the Anno games.
Loft.
Loft, Sunhaven. Sunhaven got Sunhaven.
That's something even. That's one that we've talked about streaming. I mean, we got it for stream.
Thanks to your stream, Traveler's Rest. There you go.
Traveler's Rest has been fun.
Be on a pretty deep sale, I would think.
I got about 20,000 wood for 2,000 gas. I should keep going and double that, or
Nah, I mean, honestly, that's probably enough to make more than enough spikes. I mean, I made 200 with just like 2,000, something like that, so. Sad the new City game sucks so hard. But yeah, it was on our short list too. We were planning on getting it. We were planning on streaming it. It came out, kind of hit with a thud, and we pressed pause on that. God, I love the watercolor one. I love this one, chat. I love this one. This one's great. More rockets. So yeah, unfortunately, that one's not going to be purchased. I mean, unless it's just on a massive sale, but. Let's see. Let's take a look at the old wish list here for a sec. What are we looking at? Come on. Let's see. Oh, top of the list, Arc 2. So I'll be keeping an eye on that one. Let's see. As far as games I'd be most interested in picking up here, man, it's like I'd like to say I'd like to see a big discount on Path of Exile 2, but that'd have to be a huge discount, because like to pay for a game that's gonna be free upon full release, like
yeah,
you have to be pretty cheap, like, so that's probably not gonna happen. Tempest Rising, unfortunately, is already on sale for 20% off, so I don't see that changing. That's a new RTS game that everyone's raving about. 20% off is not enough to really sway me. RuneScape Dragon Wilds I got on there.
That Alien Tavern game is only $8.
Wouldn't expect to see that on too big of a discount, but I'd keep an eye on that. Let's see. That Door Kickers game I've got on here would be fun. Witchfire is one I put on there. I'd keep an eye out. See that one.
It's doing something.
Oh. Shit, I meant to buy that already, actually. Shit.
Where are we shitting?
Riftbreaker. Do you remember that game?
Yes. Yes, I do.
It has online co-op now.
Oh. Okay, I'm done. Nice.
Yep.
Kira did the reverse, and then he's like, yep, I'm done.
Stardius is one, maybe? I don't know. It's been on my list for a bit. I kind of forgotten about it. Let me take a look at Riftbreaker. I meant to buy that already. Shit. I forgot about that. What's that sale end? Let's see. June 26th. Okay. Well, I might pick that up after stream. Would recommend. Eek. Interesting. I thought that game went straight to toilet quality. Oh, no. It came out as a Ark Survival Ascended. And then got chopped up to be sold to you 500 different individual times.
Mm-hmm.
No proof of that. That's just me being what do you call it,
Cynical.
facetious or whatever. But
It's only $16 right now. That's not bad. They got a few DLCs though.
yeah, it's been out for forever. They just haven't had like online co-op.
I know Reed's really liked it.
And the problem, yeah. I played it. I played a demo of it like a long time ago.
Yeah.
I've just been waiting for like online co-op to do it. Let's see. Remember you were talking about it in a bad way after you were hyped in the first place. Are you talking about Ark Survival Ascended? Yeah, because they've done a lot of stuff with it. They've taken every cliche kind of like free to play crap thing you can do to it. Like I don't know. It's lost its identity completely. My favorite, my favorite Neebs crew. Those guys are playing through it right now, and like they've obviously got a lot of the the mods and the DLCs and stuff. They got a lot of stuff going on. I'm looking at it and I'm like, what even is this game anymore? Like it doesn't even look like Ark anymore. Like
That's the sad thing. Like, I was getting turned off by all the extras with Ark when they did like the Power Rangers thing.
Yeah.
And
There's all kinds of steampunky stuff and whatnot.
yeah, it's just gotten so much worse.
Which is like, that stuff isn't necessarily bad, but it's just like, it doesn't feel like Ark anymore. Doesn't even look like Ark anymore. So, and yeah, there's a lot of money problems going on behind the scenes with that company. I don't think you're ever going to see an Ark 2. I think Ark 2 heavily depended on what's going on. Alp 1, sorry, Dad J-Man, I see you over there. I didn't have the chat where it was supposed to be. God damn it. I apologize, guys. I usually have this chat in a different spot, and I haven't been able to see it.
What is the best vehicle? I mean, I really like the gyrocopter.
He likes a gyrocopter. Best is a relative term. But
I mean, I'm also a big.
yes, I see Daddy in Twitch now. Sorry, Daddy. Yeah, I moved the chat over. I can actually see it now. I've been gone for a week. All right, I'm out of it.
I'm also I'm a Jeeper in the real world, so having the 4x4 truck with the big blade on the front of it to run over zombies is like the fucking greatest thing ever.
I don't know. I like the bike as just overall vehicle, like overall best feel. It's got a good inventory space, it's quick, it's easy to maneuver. I mean, the gyrocopter is obviously great, but
Gyrocopter's
as far
definitely
as
good
where
for
we're
doing the long run stuff.
as far as where we're going, we're not going anywhere. We're at our main base of operations, prepping for day 77 because that will be the last day of our series here.
Yep.
And we're not building a horde base. We're just bunkering in at home and seeing if we can survive.
So Al, basically, this playthrough we have decided not to make a horde base, but to just use points of interest and see how long we can use them until they're not usable anymore. Yep. Unfortunately, 100%. we got pretty good at it, so we haven't really lost that, and we've kind of hit a point where we're like, all right, we're probably gonna pick up something else.
Yeah.
So we're just
still having fun with the game.
This is 100%, base,
but
we're going to make it our final resting place.
Like that final resting place. I don't know, where are we at with Ark 2? I forgot. I got distracted with the chats over here. Forgot. Oh, the Ark 2. Yeah. I think Ark 2's being depends on Ark Survival Ascended making a shit ton of money, and it's not. They've lost a sizable chunk of the player base, which their whole goal has been to monetize the player base, which is what's making everyone stop playing the game. And guess what? If no one's playing your game, no one can buy your fucking microtransactions, can they? So I don't think Ark 2 is ever going to happen.
The wood on there is for you. If you are not crafting anything, I think it's best that you and I also make some shite in our some spikes in our inventories while the workbench is
I'm already making them. I didn't even try. Can we wake him in the workbench?
Yes.
Okay. So make a bunch of them in there. Nope, that's making him in my inventory.
I'm making them in the workbench right now. I was giving you that wood to make in your inventory. That's your third.
Okay, no, I've just got them going in inventory as well. Okay. All right, so they're crafting in the workbench, and I'll just finish up the ones in my inventory. It's no big deal, but love the 4x4 pulling the plow on it. It's great. It's fun, yeah. I just think in terms of like best vehicle, like overall best vehicle, I think is the bike for me. Let's see. Daddy spawned in some boxes out here.
The
What do we got?
mobility of the
We got a
bike is
food
really
box.
hard to pass up on, especially
Food. Thank you, Daddy.
especially when you're hurt.
Hurt. What's that
What the
do?
fuck is that? You have decreased max health, minus 25% health. Game, I think your math is not mathing correctly.
I was like, wait a minute, 25?
25. It says 25%.
No, there's no way. Not even remotely.
No, right
At
now.
least not
it's-
from what I'm
right-
seeing.
Yeah, right now it's 12.5%.
Yeah. Oh well. Alpa, how you doing this evening? What are you up to? What games you playing? 2 days to die, I'm guessing. God damn it. Fucking confused.
Dev loves to confuse.
I wasn't placing spikes yet, but I was getting ready to.
We're so
God damn it. All right,
that
let's
close.
take a drink instead. Did my first 2 streams. Did you, Daddy? Okay. How did that go? Yeah, I was actually on the Arc front. I was actually playing a little bit of Arc before stream because like I've still got that itch because I do miss my computer, but I don't really have anything drawing me to my computer because it's always been Arc for me. I'm not playing Arc anymore. And I think about it and like I can't think of a scenario where I would play Survival Ascended over just Survival Evolved. Like I would just play Arc Survival Evolved again. I'm not gonna do Ascended. Ooh, Gunblade. There you go. A level 5 Steel Club and a level 5 Sniper Rifle.
He likes you too much.
I mean, and some ammo to go with them, of course, but...
Level 3
Yeah.
chainsaw. Sorry, don't need it.
Let's go.
Let's go already.
Boom. Like, yeah, I could be convinced right now to do another run of Ark, but you couldn't convince me to do another run of Ark Survival Ascended. Not interested.
If we were to do another Arc run, man, there's some serious shit that we would have to implement on ourselves.
I'm thinking it would have to be a heavily modded series. I
Okay.
think it would be one of those things where it would finally be time to do like one of those mod overhaul thing and just like, not like super cheaty really, you know, but there's something between them. It's no real DLC. Spells has no different games. What is it? Because the only thing changing is the look of the map. Really, they are 2 entirely separate games. Think of Ark Survival Ascended as a remake, not a remaster. They've changed a ton of quality of life stuff that, admittedly, I would miss going to Survival Evolved, but there's mods and stuff that you could use to pretty much add it all in. But aside from the graphical overhaul, they have changed a lot of quality of life stuff in it. So the maps and whatnot have been remade. They haven't just been remastered. The maps are different in many ways. It's even more poorly optimized than Ark Survival Evolved. was when it came out. Like, it runs like shit. You hear people who have like 4090s or whatever, 4080 Ti's, I don't freaking know. And like they still struggle to get 40 FPS,
Do you hear about all the shit
like,
that's happening with those right now, by the way?
Not really, no.
So, oh, we got somebody banging on the wall. So apparently, for the 40 series and the 50 series, I guess the drivers are struggling. And so people are having like game crashes every couple of games.
There you go. Perfect. Sweet. I've had a couple people come to me in the last month or so and are considering like building a PC, and I'm like, well, hey, I don't know if it's a really good time for that. But like they show me like builds or whatever. I'm like, this is okay, except for it's got a 5080 or whatever. I'm like, don't do that. Like, just get a 30 series. Like, don't get these new ones. They're not worth it right now. You're just wasting money. Don't. Whatever. Got cut off both times. First was supposed to be a test stream, but ended with internet bombing about 5 hours later. Oh, damn. Heck, the town's power went out. What? The town's power went out. Damn. That's rough. Recommended a few times. I can recommend the really good overall mods you guys would definitely. And yeah, I know you've recommended several of them. I'm aware of most of them. I mean, feel free to drop the names in the Discord or whatever, or like, share them in the game suggestion or whatever. I don't know. I'm not trying to make promises, Psycho. It's not really something that's like on the table or anything, but it's one of those like, if we were to do another run of Ark, it would have to be like a modded thing, because I mean, we've literally beat every map. We did the whole Ascension thing. We beat all the maps, modded maps. We haven't beat all of them. Not on stream anyway, but I think we've played all of them. Ragnarok, Valgor. I mean, we've played them all. Yep. So something would have to drastically change with it. Seriously given thought to like doing how entertaining would it be? Let's get chat's opinion on this, because fuck it, why not? How entertaining do you guys think it would be to do like a no ridden dinos playthrough? They can't ride anything.
Dude, is that even possible?
I'm curious to know what people think, because I've been thinking about it for literally years. It was more about extinction, survival evolved, and whatever their names are. Survival evolved. The map extinction you're talking about? All right. Stupidly difficult. Yep, it would. 100%, it would.
I don't even think stupidly difficult really expresses how difficult that would be.
Like, it's not even about really the difficulty. It's about like, would it be enjoyable? Is kind of the thing. Because the difficult would be the point of doing it. Like, yeah, it's gonna make it difficult because what is there in Ark to do we haven't done already? So it's like, making it difficult would be the point. But would it be fun? Would it be entertaining? It's one of those, like, if you can't ride the dinosaurs, why are you even playing Ark? That kind of thing, Which is why we haven't done it. I've literally had this thought for years. This is not a new thing. That's why we've never done it.
With that idea. God damn.
Let's see.
I'm almost maxed on agility.
To me, if you asked me for doing something without running, I would be against it. But in the case of making an exception, I mean, we've done no flyers before. I've always enjoyed that aspect of it. Resource grind would be made worse by like 4 times due to no harvesting dinos. Yep, that's the thing. I'm thinking about Hulk was already sweating. Entertaining, possibly.
Sweating is putting it mildly. There are some aspects of Ark that I wish they would do just a little bit better as well. Like, and I'm not saying, realism behind it, right? I'm talking like the events and shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they could do so much better with, you know, like the Dodo Rex or
Yeah, they've gotten incredibly lazy with those over the years. Like, they don't do anything. They just essentially turn them on and go, look, an event, guys, get excited. But we've done this event 12 times already. Like, what? We already have all the chibis and shit. Who gives a crap? Ark was the game Devion pulled Hook through the whole time, isn't it? I mean, I'm too drunk for this shit. What do you mean? That's mostly just every game, right, chat?
motherfucker.
Ark Survival Evolved is the one that we did a whole Ascension playthrough of it, which is like, you know, all the story maps in order, et cetera, et cetera. It took us like 2 years to do it.
I do want to put out there that most of the time it's not that he's pulling me through the game, it's just that he does all the background stuff that I don't like doing.
Yeah, well, the grinding and all that shit. Yeah.
And so there's a lot of relying on him to get shit prepared for me to do anything, and then most of the stuff I do is just like, I'm gonna go kill something.
Yeah.
Got a lot of spikes out there, man.
Yeah, that's only like, what, 200, I think? I think I made like 200. I figured, like, this whole yard here and, like, you know, around the driveway is probably the most important. I mean, you know, there's a huge wall on 3/4 of this property, so I don't know if it makes sense to put spikes there because they're probably not really going to go that way. I imagine they're going to, even if they spawn, you know, on the, you know, the east end over there, I imagine they're going to funnel around towards the fence line here, so I figure if we just fill this area up. Let's see. I feel like I pulled a Hypno Frog here, so I'm going to say yes, it is. Ever game. Oh, great again. Hypno Frog? Is that a person I don't know? I don't know what we're talking about.
Talking the Hypno Toad?
I don't know what we're talking about there.
I apparently just got a challenge about placing the spike traps.
But yeah, I mean, Ark has always been my game. Like Hulk said, like I would be on off stream all the time, you know, farming materials and stuff like that. Ark was never really a game where we, you know, spawned anything in. Like, you know, we did the grinding and all that shit for it. That's an interesting development. Okay. Guess that's how that's going to go.
The level change?
Yeah. This is like, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Hypno Toad? Oh, frog. German frog is Frosch and Toad is Kurdote. I still don't know what we're talking about, Entertainment. Is that a Pokemon thing? I don't know what that is.
Hypno Toad is from Futurama.
Oh. I know just as much about that as I do Pokemon.
The joke is that the TV in the future is so incredibly boring, and they've done everything that the #1 rated TV show is a literal frog or toad that hypnotizes its audience in order to make them watch the show and like it.
Okay.
And it's just a toad, like a hippie-looking toad, tie-dyed and everything, and his eyes are just doing weird things, and you just hear a noise go, and that's all it is.
Weird. Enter Gamer says, what do you mean in the future? I think you've offended him by the future thing.
Jeez, that was a lot of shit. That was
Gunblade spawning in a couple mods, a drum magazine mod, and some. Okay, all right, Gunblade, thank you, sir. All right, let's That's all the spikes I currently have on me, but I didn't grab the ones out of the workbench I was making, so it should be like 300 more. Oh, man. You literally just explained cable television.
You show me the frog that has the hypnotic powers on cable television. I'm waiting.
He's still waiting. He's gonna wait for a while, chap. He's a hardcore waiter. Damn, it still hasn't finished them all. All right, it's 233 of them anyway. All right, we'll go ahead and place
Are we
those.
getting rid of like these fake solar panels that are out here then?
Hey, yeah, might as well. Don't really give a shit. I'm not trying to tear down too much of the existing structure, obviously, but something like that is who gives a shit. Take it out.
A hypnotoad in Germany. It's called Burn das Brot. Express loaf of bread. It's a children's character. Of course, it's Germany, but even adults enjoy him. It's okay. So I've actually seen that. The hypnotoad is nothing like that. Let me see if I can.
It's gonna be great, chat, when none of these zombies even come this way.
Right.
They're not even gonna go this route. Just watch.
Can't do that.
Okay.
All right, chat. Come on, minimize dev here for a second.
Oh shit. One does not simply minimize the dev.
I fucking did it anyways.
I'll bet it was pretty difficult then.
Yeah. All right. I put a picture in the pictures chat. It's the hypnotoad from the show.
Shit. Hey. Man.
Works the same, just package. I know that damn toad.
I'm gonna start placing more in this little area, short little area over here. Okay. Ah.
And I'm pretty sure everyone except Dev, who apparently lives not only behind the moon, but took the trip all the way to Jupiter, knows it. That's an interesting way to say that.
Here you go. Yep. Not entirely wrong. I get it.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking spikes out here, man.
A ton.
That's
Ton of 'em.
insane. That's one thing about games like this that's nice having squares, because you can make these things look good.
They make them look good.
I make this look good.
Fill the yard with spikes. Shit.
Dev does not like Futurama. Trying to get him to
I
change
think-
his mind, but
I don't know. I think not like is not really the right word, but not interested is definitely a word I would use. Just not interested. I am not interested enough to
There's a person who
devote my time to
I
it.
thought that's impossible. I thought so too. And then I talked to Dev about it. And then found out he is the impossible.
I've seen like some random episodes here and there, but I've never just sat down to watch Futurama.
Now,
Oh god.
Futurama's not perfect, right? Like, nothing out there is perfect, except for maybe Stargate.
I mean, Stargate is, but
it does have a couple of moments that I really wish they wouldn't have done. They towards the later seasons got really random with their episodes, like. And I don't mean like this episode was just about a random topic. I mean like this episode has like 3 episodes inside of this 20-minute episode, all explaining the same thing, but one time they're a bunch of fish, and one time they're turtles, and one time they're finches, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on? I'm not saying it's not entertaining. I just didn't care about it in the show. That's why I was drawn.
This one? It's like saying you don't like Robin Williams. Just madness. I mean, nah, I definitely like Robin Williams, but listen, I think saying I don't like it is not accurate because I haven't watched it. So I can't really say I don't like it. I haven't watched it, but I'm just not interested in watching it.
Which I find ironic.
Would I like it if I watched it? Maybe, but I don't know. I don't.
I find it ironically funny considering how much you like sci-fi stuff.
Yep. Do.
Like, everybody who likes sci-fi, that show is what you dream of. Dream of being sent to the future and realizing that there are aliens out there and you can, in fact, talk to them and interact with them and go into space and other planets. And...
You can say, see, it's impossible. Not watching it is possible. Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. So you can't say I don't like it because I haven't watched it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Gunblade.
Gunblade, what?
That box is under the elevator, Gunblade. I cannot get to that one.
Good job, Gunblade.
Didn't make it. Can't get to it. Ah, sorry about your luck.
Sucks.
That goes in there. Let's see.
Gunblade
Oh, that one I can get to.
Gunblade sends you a box of tools and says, "Figure it out, damn it."
Fine, let's do this one. That's got a chainsaw in it. I could cut through. Cut through the floor.
Oh, that one's lost. I'm not gonna destroy a fucking bunch of spike. Damn it! Then I misplaced a spike.
Got another 67 in place. What am I doing? I'll put this in the cell box. There we go. Okay. Speaking of watching stuff, haven't really had a chance to talk to you yet.
Okay.
Ballerina movie.
We gonna talk about it on stream?
Yeah, I don't see it. I mean, it's a John Wick movie. I don't think we really need to be concerned about spoilers here. It's a John Wick movie. The story doesn't get any more basic than it is anyways, so.
Yeah, I mean, the ultimate story of revenge.
It's your basic revenge story, like nothing to see here really, so.
Damn good movie. Loved it. like I said to you in the text, I do have a couple of like realism things about it.
Oh yeah, yep, definitely a thing.
But like, I don't know the best way to say it. It's like realism complaints, but it's not like some people. Oh, that would never happen. You know, it's not like that. Like,
Yeah.
so the flamethrower fighting, right?
Yes.
Absolutely beautiful, well done. The sound was awesome. The way they did everything was great, except for one minor detail. I shouldn't say it's a detail necessarily. It's anybody who's using a flamethrower would do this. Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
So the main chick, I forget her name, was hiding behind a car at one point.
Yes.
And
Okay.
he was behind like a glass wall. If you had a fucking flamethrower and your opponent is behind a car, where are you aiming?
Below the car.
Below the fucking car!
Yeah.
No, let's aim at the goddamn windshield in which she's protected. No! You're gonna fucking aim under the car for two
Shoot
reasons.
right under that car.
One, that's the best way to get to her with the fire. And two, hey, guess what? Fire makes cars go boom.
Yeah. And it's the thing I love about it, and not even just that, but like just like the John Wick movies in general, right? Like there's a lot of stuff where you're like, okay, like we're pushing the limit here, right? But it's always like it's like unbelievable, but it's sort of like grounded in reality, if that makes sense. Like it's not just astronomically like, whoa, this is completely fake. Like it's kind of grounded in reality to it. Then you're like, this could potentially maybe be possible.
Yeah.
But like, dude, the flamethrower fight was like, oh my god. Like you said, like every time the sound for him, oh my god. I was like giggling every time one of those went off. I was like, that sounds so fucking cool. It was so awesome. Loved every second of that.
Talking movies, the How to Train Your Dragon live action was great. The only gripe I had was a female twin. I forget if she's rough nut or tough nut, is fat. Really? Why would they do that? You know, I actually found out that they were really close to pulling a Sonic the Hedgehog on Toothless.
Oh boy, really?
So apparently, they had like a committee that got together, and they wanted to basically reinvent Toothless, and to the point where
That's one does. Yeah.
To the point where they were looking at his eyes, and they said, "This is a direct quote, by the way. Nothing else in nature has eyes that big." And so they wanted to give him like the Sonic Hedgehog tiny eyes. What the fuck? Like,
It's How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Right? That's what we're talking about here.
yes,
Huh? Of course, nothing else in nature has eyes that big.
it's a damn dragon.
That's ridiculous. When you starting 2.0? Daddy, we're not planning to start 2.0. 2.0 sounds interesting. Unfortunately, it came out 6 months too fucking late. Well, more than that, it was expected. I don't know when it was originally expected, but and like we're right at the end of this here, and even this playthrough we're doing right now was actually a second one because our first one we started and everything got all screwed up. So we're not gonna start another one immediately. We got other stuff we want to play. There will not be a 2.0 playthrough. Maybe once they've gotten all those big updates out, you know, maybe we'll revisit it again. But I mean, that's gonna be like 3 years at this point. So. Unfortunately, I'm getting to the point of being 7 days out.
God damn it.
Keep in mind, I do play this with my wife as well, so yeah, that's a lot of spikes. Hopefully, nothing happens out there from now until Fortnite, because it's staying out there now.
Yeah.
How many more do you got on you, by the way?
30.
Okay.
22.
Let's make some more.
now.
Do you still have a shit ton of wood somewhere, or
Nope.
no? Okay.
Nope. We're
all right.
we're
I have
likely
this.
to- I was like, we're likely to have to go make another wood run.
I have this.
I mean, I'm okay with making another wood run.
I mean, outside of spikes, I mean, I take a look around me. Is there anything else we need to really do?
I mean, we gotta start getting ammo inside of these guns if they're not already.
No, they're fully loaded.
They're loaded.
Yeah, they're good to go. A lot of stuff. I mean, is
Maybe
it going to be enough? Probably not, but
we could get our vehicles inside. You know, that's not gonna take an hour.
no, we don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Let's see. I don't know. We're planning on being on the roof for this, right?
Are we? I thought the plan was to stay off the roof.
If we're on the roof, we can just see everything. Especially if we're planning on using rocket launchers.
I mean, that was my argument.
I don't remember what the counter argument was then.
Pretty sure the counter argument was no, because it'll be more fun.
I don't know where we're gonna stand. there's either blade traps or spikes everywhere. There's nowhere to go. I mean, we could just knock out some windows on the second floor and just go play it from the second floor instead of the roof, I guess.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just be on the roof.
Cause I was just thinking about like starting to move ammo and stuff over, but all in the inclusion they had in a How to Train Your Dragon live action made sense. It fit in, even though Astrid wasn't a blue-eyed blonde white girl, didn't matter. She was still Astrid. I mean, I don't know. The whole movie's existence to me is just weird. I'm not really sure who the movie's supposed to be for, because kids just prefer the animation, and you know, adults only watch the movies because of their kids more often than not. So, I mean, it's not like a group of, you know, middle-aged men like myself are going to get together on Friday night to go watch How to Train Your Dragon at the theater. So, whatever. I don't know. I don't really have anything against How to Train Your Dragon, don't get me wrong, but I'll never watch the live action, but I don't really see a reason to.
We're planning on going with our kids, but, you know, going
Right.
with the kids.
Kids.
My generations want to grow up within an hour older. Yeah, but I mean, you could say the same for us when it came to Lion King. We didn't care that much to go.
Another rocket launcher, more rockets, we're good. Like this back area back here, like I don't see a reason to fill this with anything, do you? I don't really expect a lot to be going on back here. I mean, which could be a mistake, but
I mean,
I think we can fill it with spikes, I guess, but
we still got 3 days until the Horde night is coming. I feel like I feel like we should, but at
Just
least
fill
as
it
much as
for the
possible.
fuck of it?
Yeah. But that means that
let's
the
go do
both
some-
of us need to go get some wood together.
let's go get wood then.
Yeah,
I can't listen to that the whole time, but wow, I somehow made it through that door.
Ha!
That was epic.
Nice.
It'll be a funny mistake if you don't. I know, right? Like we don't fill it, and that they just like spawn right in the backyard there where there's nothing to stop. Yeah.
That would be our luck, honestly.
It would happen.
And you know what? I would do this. I would be like, dude, I fucking told you.
I mean, we already put up all the other defensive in the back, so whatever.
Exactly.
All the other turrets and shit are out there anyways.
I
So
didn't realize
yeah,
I
with
had
it.
2 chainsaws on me.
All right. Put that shit here. I don't even care about this shit anymore. I'm just throwing this shit out of here. Fuck it. All right.
All of my efforts to make all of this organizational stuff, and Des just says, fuck it.
I mean, it's a thing of like aloe, an aloe leaf, and a piece of paper. Like, I'm not dropping ammunition. Random shit I can't be bothered to find a place for because I know we're not even using it for anything.
Okay, I get it. Just fuck it.
Just fuck it.
You heard him say it, guys.
But also, I mean, as far as movies go, I mean, July's here. More movies coming up. You got Jurassic World right around the fucking corner.
Dude, is that even
Superman.
a fucking dinosaur movie anymore?
I have no idea. I don't know, but I have to take my kid. He won't stop talking about it, so. So we're gonna go see it.
The
got tickets for
trailers,
Superman already.
the
I'll have
trailer
tickets
for
for
that
Fantastic Four as soon as it's available.
turned me off so much.
What?
The trailers for the Jurassic Park movie.
I'm locked out of my own gyrocopter.
What?
I can't get in it.
Wow, that's funny. Oh yeah, because remember it wasn't showing up on my map, so I picked it up. So
Yeah,
it
so I gave it to you. Yep. That's hilarious. Hilarious.
There's just more
it is.
people.
There's just
No,
Well, hopefully some of them die. I don't know.
I'm gonna disagree
I
on
don't
it
know.
because the entire premise is that the island that they're on is the original island where they did the experiments, and there are things in there now that they just kept experimenting on. There's like in the trailer there was like a gorilla looking Godzilla T-Rex thing. Like what the it's not even a dinosaur at that point. It's like the Abanosaurus Rex was the start of, oh, we're going to see how much we can get away with. And it's just gotten worse.
And I always think of, like, they obviously know it too, because they put this line in the fucking movie. The first Jurassic World movie, right? Where literally Chris Pratt's character says they're dinosaurs. Wow, enough.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And they keep breaking their own logic there. Now, I will say, my biggest thing for this movie, I don't know what I'm going to do. If that fucking mosasaur doesn't do a damn thing again, I'm going to lose my shit.
Dude, is this supposed to be the
That
same
thing has been in like 3 fucking movies now, and aside from eating a shark, it's done nothing.
Oh, it's eating the one lady. It ate the one lady who fell into the mosasaur tank in the first Chris Pratt movie. She was picked. She was like the.
Oh, that was one of. Yeah, it was. Well, it was eating a pteranodon, and she just happened to be hanging from it. But yeah.
Well, no, because she like dropped in, like the pteranodon picked her up and then dropped her in the tank, and then she died in the tank by the mosasaur.
I'm pretty sure it jumped up and ate them both. I don't think she fell into it. But regardless, the thing got out, and it hasn't done anything. It's shown up in all the movies, but never does anything. It's just there.
Here's the thing, though. So I barely remember the second one. Barely remember it at all.
The mosasaur ate the Indominus. What the fuck? I mean, it pulled it in the water. That you don't see it do anything, though.
But like,
you don't see it do anything to it. It just pulls it in. You're like, ah.
The one thing that really gets me is if it's the same mosasaur, which I have to assume it is.
It is, yeah.
I feel like it got the freaking Brontosaurus treatment. It's gotten smaller.
Potentially, yeah. I mean, like it's out in the ocean now, and like which one is it where you see it like it's riding through the tidal wave with all the surfers on it, and whatnot, and like it's cool, but like it's just there. Like, why is that thing not out there just like taking down cruise ships? Like, I just want to see it just ram a cruise ship.
Well, I mean, that's
do something, damn it.
That's exactly what happens
damn.
in the trailer for the third movie. Is it
Oh, really?
literally is side by side with it and rams into the side of it.
No, I don't watch trailers, so I haven't seen it.
Yep.
So
I watched that at Ballerina.
Hmm?
That was the trailer that played at Ballerina.
You know, the trailers that play in front of your movie are not the same trailers that play in front of other movies. It's different per theater.
No.
I promise you it is.
We've talked.
It's regional.
We've talked about trailers that played in front of movies all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, same.
I'm just saying, just because it played in front of Ballerina for you doesn't mean it played in front of Ballerina for me.
That'd be news.
I promise you. Promise you. Because I've gone to the same movie multiple times in theaters, and I've seen different trailers.
That just seems weird.
So is this still the dinosaurs are in like the real world thing, or is this all just like back on some random island?
Back on a random island.
Okay. So we're just glossing over the dinosaurs in the real world, which we couldn't do anything about because we forgot we have guns and plane missiles and all. We forgot we had all that shit. We couldn't do anything about the dinosaurs. I don't know if any of you have seen like the third Jurassic World movie is the worst goddamn fucking thing ever made. Like, ugh. I almost want to tell you to watch it and just pay attention to what goes on, because I'm pretty certain, I can assure you, not a single shot is fired on a dinosaur that entire movie. Like, we just do nothing. We're apparently completely helpless. Somehow. I don't know how. But we're completely helpless against dinosaurs. Somehow. It's the dumbest movie.
My senses have picked up something.
Oh, shit! Those bad boys. I wasn't really prepared for combat, I'll be honest with you. Most of my toolbar is tools and shit right now. Fuck. Alright. Is this where we're parked in here? Let's get some trees! Do a little lumberjacking.
Whoa, sir.
Let's see. There comes a point where the dinosaur is less valuable than the people they are killing. I don't care how many millions worth. Yeah, it's. I don't know. I think it's one of those franchises that is going to go the way of Fast and Furious, Transformers. Like, they've clearly run out of good ideas a while ago, but these movies keep making billions of dollars, so they're gonna keep making them. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna sit here and defend the last, 5 Fast and Furious movies that come out, but I'm pretty sure, one of them is in the top 10 of highest grossing films of all time. Like, they still make a shit ton of money. Same thing with Jurassic World. I think one of the Jurassic Worlds is up there, too. I can fix it for him, though. If Hollywood wants to fix it, call me. I can fix it for you.
All you have to do is pay $50,000. He'll fix it.
It's easy. It's a really easy fix, too. Really easy. You just gotta do one thing. That's it.
What's that? What's that one thing?
One thing. Make it rated R. There you go. You just rebooted your franchise. And you can get another 6 movies out of it, probably.
I really don't need more fucking raptor nightmares.
How much gas do these things use?
300 per fill. There's like 7,000 into the chopper for you.
I had 1,500 in my inventory and it's gone. And I reloaded for the first time and I have like 222.
Did you fuel up the chopper? Because it's fueled up and healed up.
I'll bet I did when I tried to access it and it was locked. I'll bet it ate my gas.
That's hysterical.
I was gonna say, I was like, there's no way I've used 1,500 gas then. That's funny. Yeah, that's where it went.
Good job. Good job.
Oh, God. Where's that? Oh, that's popping into view. All right. Storage. Yeah, it turns out I need some gas because you ate mine. Piece of crap.
Didn't eat it. You fed it to him.
I'm just going to hop in and move this thing forward a little bit closer to us.
Perfect.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Easy. Easy. Okay. Here we go. Right up here. There. Nailed it. So on the R-rated Jurassic World note, they had that one movie. What was it called? 51 or something like that, with the Star Wars guy, Adam Driver. I forget what the hell it was called. I think it was just called. It was a number. I want to say it was like 51.
Okay.
But it was a kind of like R-rated dinosaur movie, right?
Okay.
But they forgot to add the fucking dinosaurs into that damn movie.
What?
it was like you had it, but you forgot to add the dinosaurs in to make it cool. Like it's one of those like it's way more about the people than what's chasing them or whatever. With the R-rated Jurassic World, they would just directly copy the books because that's gruesome. Yeah, I mean that's what it needs to be, right? Like
The problem is they're not going to do that because
they're not.
there's not a single film piece out there that does a shot-for-shot copy of the books.
No. They're also not going to make it R-rated because they don't want to alienate the teenagers. And I mean, like I said, can't really argue with them right now because I mean, this one coming out, I almost guarantee you it makes $1 billion. Probably make about 800 million at least. It's gonna make a shit ton of money. So who are we to sit here and say they're doing it wrong? I mean, what did the? I'd have to look it up. Like even the last one still made like 600 or 700 million, I think, something like that. And it's the worst one by a long. It's not watchable. It's horrible in every aspect. That movie sucks. There's nothing I like about that one. Nothing. I hated everything about that.
No, excuse me.
But, oh well, it is what it is. They got my money. They're probably gonna get more of it because that's gonna be here. I got family coming in. And my dad usually likes to go to a movie at the big theater here, and that's probably gonna be the movie. So, probably gonna see this movie twice.
I'm gonna go see Megan before I see that movie. Megan was a decent movie. Enough that I would go watch the second one for sure.
Yep. Not for me. That movie for me was a lot like the movie Smile.
I haven't seen that one.
it's like the first half of it is like pretty good. It just like it starts out good and it's just like a steady decline. Like by the end of it, I was like, this movie fucking sucks. I was like, you had something, and like again PG-13 and whatnot. Like, god damn it, fucking do it, damn it. What movie are you comparing?
Megan?
Megan, yeah, the dancing doll.
I thought that part was hilarious.
Yeah, that was like the only part of the movie. I was like that. It was like the feeling I got was like someone had an idea for that scene and just made a movie around that scene. Yeah, like you've seen a Gunblade. Yeah, it didn't work for me at all. Didn't work for me at all. Like it wasn't. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't the worst thing, but like the whole time I was watching the movie, it just like it had that stench on it of. And I told Hulk this, like it had that stench of like some executive came in at the last minute and said, no, we need this to be PG-13. You're gonna have to edit this to be PG-13. Like had that movie been R-rated, it would have been a lot better. Took your arm off and you're getting back up. You're crazy. You're crazy, woman. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
Molotovs! Molotovs!
Gotta love Molotovs. So great. So useful.
Don't be throwing Molotovs that are fucking spikes, though.
I mean, we already did some science with that with the rockets, and I feel like we're gonna have a decision to make.
Yes, with rockets. Not Molotovs.
I don't think the Molotovs burned them. I don't think. But the rockets definitely damaged stuff. We did science that. Wasn't a lot, but if I fire enough rockets into a lot of spikes, I'm sure they're gonna feel it. Gunblade, what are your feelings on the upcoming Fantastic Four? Do you give a shit? I'm gonna go see it, but I don't give a shit. I hope to be proven wrong. Given that Thunderbolts was actually really good, I'm hoping this proves me wrong. But the trailer did nothing for me for them. I don't give a shit about that. We did not science the Molotov damage structures. Yeah, we didn't science it. I don't think it does anything, but to the new Fantastic Four, but I view it as just a setup film for the larger universe. Well, yeah, that's the problem. Right? Is it going to stand on its own, or is it just a setup?
Horde dead.
Yeah, well. Alright. Look at 14,000 wood.
Last time I came back with 20,000. Well, yeah, actually it was 20,000. So, hoping with the two of us here, we can come back with more, closer to 35, 40.
Dude, the sound from my chainsaw is like going in and out.
Like
it's when you start using yours. When you start using yours, my sound goes away.
Really? Oh, this
Does it
just
do it for
happened to me.
It's like, wait a minute. What? Can the game only handle one chainsaw sound at a time?
That's hysterical.
Because mine goes away.
Yep, mine just went away.
The fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, got that rock.
You get that
Weird.
rock.
Weird. Oh well.
I don't know how I feel about the new Fantastic Four. I really don't like how they make the Thing look.
I mean, I haven't liked Fantastic Four yet. In life, you know. So I don't.
I didn't hate the first one. I mean, but I also have a pretty decent crush on Jessica Alba. So Chris Evans did a good job.
Any man worth his salt did.
Say what?
Any man worth his salt did.
Well, sure, but I mean, I don't know. I like the guy who played Reed Richards, although I would like John Krasinski instead.
Yeah, a little annoyed that we just got like 15 minutes of that.
And it was not that good
Whatever.
either. Like,
I guess
by
we got
that
it,
good,
so.
I mean his performance was good, but like the story and his impact on everything that's going
Yeah.
on was
It wasn't much. No. It was definitely like done just to appease the internet, asking for it for, 10 years or whatever. So they're like, look, we did it. Okay, cool.
I did like Mike Chiklis' thing. I thought he did good.
Gotcha. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I was chainsawing a zombie. Like what?
I said I did like Mike Chiklis as the thing.
Fuck. God damn it. The crawl rail. Yeah, I don't know. Like nothing about the Fantastic Four has just ever worked for me. Like I don't know. The characters themselves just aren't interesting to me, really. So I don't know. See what they do with them this time around. I don't know. Explosives? Oh, Molotovs, you say? Yep, 3 Molotovs and a couple dynamite. Ayo. Right. I mean, I've got almost 20,000 wood myself, so.
We're like 14,000.
Yeah, listen to that chainsaw all the goddamn time. It's obnoxious. Just obnoxious.
Speaking of Jessica Alba, has she been in anything in like the last 10 years?
He only does a few things here and there. I think she's pretty much mom-liking it at this point.
I mean, good for her.
Right.
But kind of sucks.
Yeah, she's not doing much. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Honestly, none of the Fantastic Four are interesting in the movies because they aren't being used to their full extent like in the comics.
Is that what it is? See, I wouldn't know about that, but I mean, I definitely agree. Like, they have not been interesting in the movies at all. Just like, I like care about this character or this one. No, I don't. They're not that interesting. Like, as far as superheroes go, they're basic. You know? It's like, eh.
I got about 16,000. You said you had over 20,000, so we should be good to head back and start
Making more spikes. Let's go.
making the spikes, because it's going to take like half an hour for them to all crash up anyways.
Oh, God, yeah, easily. Yeah. Close to 23,000 I've got, so.
I got just over 16, so that puts us at almost 40,000.
Gunblade, have you finished your playthrough of Outer Worlds you started? I just started, like, today, so I'm only like level 9 or whatever. Still have my old save file, and I was like, should I just load that up? And I was like, nah, let's do a brand new one. And it's fun. I mean, I'm not remembering too much, which is great because it still feels like a new game to me. But as far as like, yeah, I remember playing this. And it's like, it's it's a 6 or a 7 out of 10 game. It's above average, I'd say.
In comics, Mr.
Probably more of a 6
Fantastic
than a 7. But
can expand his brain with his powers, making him smarter than a supercomputer, and is strong enough to tangle up Galactus.
that happens in this movie. He does.
I'm still bummed that Galactus is shorter than fucking Godzilla. I think that's stupid.
We'll have to see.
Beat
the Outer Worlds
playthrough started. Well, technically, because I didn't finish the final fight in the prison, but that's because I just wasn't feeling it by that point.
Gotcha. Close enough then, anyway. I'll probably keep playing it. I had fun with it. It was scratching that particular itch I had. So, Monster Hunter, I'm gonna keep trying that out and see if I can't, kind of, figure it out and whatnot. But I don't know how much time I'm gonna devote to it because it really does already. It does seem like it's a game where, unless you're playing with your buddies, there's not a whole hell of a lot of point. So we'll see, but it's not, pulling me in per se. I'm interested, but there's a lot of games right now to play. Let's see. Galactus, a cosmic entity in Marvel Comics, is not bound by a fixed size and can alter his height to be as large as a planet or as small as a human-like figure. Interesting. Okay.
I mean,
so he can just change size at will.
I mean, I'll give you that. Okay. I don't like it though. Now, granted, it's really hard for him to be a prominent villain if he's only ever seen, in the cosmic aspect of him. He's never gonna, kidnap the girl because the girl is the size of his hangnail or something. But I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of what I saw. Hey, look, it's our horde.
I guess I'm just curious. I'm just curious what their plan with him is in this movie. Like, is this going to be a one and done thing for him in this movie? Because this is supposed to be like a pretty big bad guy, right?
Yeah. The World Eater.
Yeah. So it's like, is this a one and done villain for this movie, or are we going to see him pop up again? Like, This is like, you know, a Thanos introduction kind of thing. I don't know what to expect. It's fine, because that's what I want. Like I said, like, you know, I always watch like the whatever the first trailer they released for a movie. You know, I watch that one, then I'm done. I don't watch all the other trailers and shit they release. So I've only seen the one. It's also partially determined by those viewing him's perception of reality. What?
What? How much do you have on you?
About 23.
23 plus my 16 would be 39. So maybe about 13,000 would be split up 3 ways.
I'm not terribly worried about splitting it up. Like, just start grabbing spikes. I can make 1,000 of them in here. I'll just start with like 500. That's already going to take 30 minutes. Rest in here. There we go. It's kind of like he subconsciously adjusts his size when viewed, but can also alter it willingly. Weird. Sounds like a weird bad guy. I'm down for it though. Let's go.
I'm down for it.
I just hope he's used well. Like I said, I hope it's not a stupid, you know, simple little one-off, and you know, he's easily defeated by people we haven't even been introduced yet. You know, like, I don't know. I'm not a comic book reader, but I'm aware that Galactus is supposed to be kind of a big cosmic bad guy, and I don't feel like the Fantastic Four should be able to beat him. Maybe I'm crazy, but it seems illogical to me.
You know, it's also illogical.
Ant-Man beating Kang.
Batman standing up to Superman. Apparently, they're bringing that guy back for Kang.
I mean, I've heard plenty of people saying that, but
Well,
pretty sure he's been convicted.
I
Don't think he's coming back.
I saw a thing where they're like, shouldn't they bring him back or something like that? Or no, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like it was. I thought that could have swore it was announced that they should bring it back, or that they were going to.
They shouldn't even bring Kang back, much less the actor. Like, they fucked that up. Like, it's time to whitewash that and regroup.
Oh, that one can be whitewashed. Got it. I saw you jump there, and I thought it was a zombie for a second.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't have put it past him.
I was just looking out the window, and all of a sudden I see a body flying up, jumping over something.
Wouldn't have put it past him. Fucking zombies. Alright. It's almost nighttime again.
Oh, damn it.
Alright, so this side is pretty much done, right? Outside that little patch in the front there.
Pretty much.
So, where do we start next? The other side or the back? Which one's more?
I'd say do the other side.
Side?
Yeah.
All right. Go. There you go. It's nighttime. Let's go. do this.
Dude, I love the effect, the visual effect you get for jumping and just seeing like the levels of the traps. Ooh, we're fast. Wanna
Are
go
we?
fast?
Oh, you get to sprint to do it. I was like, I feel like I'm going slower, actually.
Bitch, why are you in our house?
Is somebody in the house?
Well, she was in the pool.
Stupid.
I was kind of hoping to make you actually sprint into the spikes. Yeah, that's diabolical.
That would have been pretty funny. Yeah.
Hysterical and diabolical.
That would have been a good one. La da da, la da da. Gunblade, what are you currently playing through then? I'm breaking shit, so if you're hearing shit being broken.
Well, I mean, that was one of them, but I could have swore I heard a zombie.
I should have just shot one out by the corner of the fence. He was way out there, but
Currently
it does look
playing
kind of cool with
through
all
Control.
spikes.
It's still fun.
Ah, I never got into Control.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
I played it for a little bit. I don't know. It just didn't really pull me in. It was another one of those where I didn't really hate it. I just didn't care enough to play it, really.
Making room for us to see if we go on the second floor.
I was like, I totally hope they come to this front area now that I'm like, okay, here we go. Yeah, Control was a Game Pass game that I downloaded, tried for a bit, and like I said, I didn't care enough to really do much with it past that. So you could even walk out here if you wanted. Ah. I was just thinking it might be kind of fun to do this one just from inside up on the second floor here. Make it feel a little bit more like we're taking this on from home.
Whoa, look at you.
Currently, I'm currently playing, a lot of stuff. Obviously, the Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, and Outer Worlds. It's kind of a big one for me right now. Replaying through that. I've also got obviously a lot of stuff on the Switch that I'm wanting to get to, putting time into it and whatnot. So there's that as well.
looks
going
good.
to take the next several months, I think, to just kind of play a bunch of random shit before Borderlands 4 hits.
Dude. There's a I don't know if I want to say necessarily a trend, but there's a bunch of, you know, content creators out there that try and make like feel good skit videos.
Okay.
And this one guy had made one about Father's Day and about, like, you know, not being a douche and forgetting that your dad exists on Father's Day, basically. And when he made the video, he had the son go to like his buddy's house, and he brought Borderlands 4, and it was the actual cover of Borderlands 4. I'm like, okay, interesting, okay. And then they're like basically playing it. You know, you don't see the game at all. You just hear them talking about it, essentially. And they're basically playing it like it's some fucking like Call of Duty one-on-one first-person shooter thing. I was like,
Oh, Jesus.
like, really? You're gonna throw that in there? And I get it. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do. That's not your main content. But Jesus, at least if you're gonna throw that in there, at least use it right.
Wow. I just hope it's fun, which, I mean, it should be. I mean, all the Borderlands games have been fun. There's definitely complaints and concerns about some of them, but they're all fun to play, at least, so. I do... I don't know. I guess since they're obviously going the vehicle route again, I really want to know what all they've done to the vehicles, because I fucking hate the vehicles in the Borderlands games. They're just a fucking vessel to get you from A to B, and I mean, one of the biggest problems with vehicles is how easily they get destroyed. Like, you're right. So if they got this big open world, you know, now that they're talking about them and whatnot, like, okay, so what happens now when I'm riding around in my vehicle and it gets blown up, and then I'm left standing there going, it's going to take me 20 fucking minutes to get to where I need to be now. Like, that's always been kind of a problem.
What do you mean? That's fun.
Since they insist on continuing to go the vehicle route, I don't know. I have questions. Want to know what's going to happen. I feel like I've made some decent enough hole that you can kind of see out anywhere. Actually, kind of looks cool. I like it, actually.
Dev, why do you care? It's not like you drive Pretty Little Passenger Princess. It's not like you drive Pretty Little Passenger Princess away. Took me a second.
I mean,
I said it wrong.
Not in this game. Honestly, most of the time I don't drive just because I'm not the camera. I mean, I literally came down here to take that box.
Sorry, I didn't know you were done.
It doesn't matter. Oh, hey, look at another one right in front of me. Oh, more dynamite. Yay. That's Borderlands is September, right? So a few months.
Yeah.
Few months of, I guess they're just playing random stuff until that's out.
Random good stuff.
I'm gonna try and finish my Outer Worlds playthrough. Refreshed on the second one because the second one looks fun. I'm kind of actually genuinely kind of excited for that one. Next Horde Night will be either the most awesome thing or the most hilarious thing. Yeah, hopefully it's awesome. Hopefully it's not hilariously underwhelming and disappointing, but
Which has happened to us in this playthrough.
yep. We will find out. We'll find out on Wednesday.
Oui, oui. Oui, oui.
Shit out. Tear this place apart and get ready for Horde Night. Access here.
How are you going to reinforce everything? We're going to break it.
Gonna break it to pieces.
Put holes in it.
Damn right. Go. Okay. Yeah, balconies out back here. You can make a pathway here connecting them though for the fun of it.
There we go.
Not right there. There. Thank you. Okay. That'll do. Eh. Leave that. We can get that from here over there. Okay. Go check the spike situation here. Ugh. 262 of them so far. Okay. Could work with that. Got a lot of explosives to work with down here. Magnum. There. Okay. Nick. Sure. There. Okay. All right. Got some spikes to come up in place. Can't get through there that way. Holy shit. Okay, front yard's full.
Yes.
I like the tiny, tiny little path to the door there. Perfect.
Thought I did okay.
Let's see.
I didn't know how we wanted to do with oh, we got a screamer out here. Oh, look at that shot. That was a good shot. Good job, Hulk.
I'm actually going to start in this corner back here by the fence here, because I still think, yeah. This is still like one of the most likely spots for them to come through at.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'll start here and kind of swing around the back end if you want. Swing around through the front end. We'll just kind of meet somewhere on the side over there. Eventually, maybe.
Eventually, maybe. Call me baby.
Yeah, fuck it. I think at this point the goal is just let's see if we can't fill this whole place in with spikes. I think as far as
I think that's a good
turrets
goal.
and stuff go, I think we're pretty much as good as we can be. I mean, we can do more, obviously, but we will start running into power issues, and I don't know that it's going to be more beneficial than what we have right now.
We survived the night.
Yay! Look at that. We did the thing. Sort of. I swear this fucking drone getting in my way of placing spikes drives me fucking insane.
It's the worst.
God damn. Fuck you, droney. Shit. Oh, look. Someone started playing Stardew Valley. Can't really blame them.
Who is that?
Actually, I don't remember who that is. It's one of those people that, like, they change their name all the time, you know? You know that person, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one person on your friends list that keeps changing their name. You're like, I no longer remember who this is.
I tried to be that friend, but you wouldn't let me do it. All right.
Tree log in the way.
Go see how much is in the workbench. Another
I think we can.
I'll take it.
I think we can get pretty close to getting it all full of spikes by Horde Night.
I don't think we'll have a problem getting it filled up by Horde Night. I'm just curious if we focus on getting all that done. If we'll, you know, be like, oh shit, we fucking missed this. You know?
Right. Well, we'll just ask chat if there's something we're missing, because surely they'll be nice and tell us.
They'll be nice to you. Oh, Dev, you forgot about this, but it's okay, man. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. I forget it. Hulk, what the fuck? You should know better, dude.
Nobody would make that mistake, you idiot.
You call yourself a gamer.
Oh, as far as I can go that way. All right. Good deal. I mean, we're going to need like 1,000 more spikes in order to fill this place out. But,
Oh, at least. Damn it.
it's a lot of spikes, chat. It's a lot of spikes.
This is glorious.
Crack a book. Hammered. Urban combat. Whatever.
Other than Control, I'm still playing through Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon.
Okay. Kind of forgot about that one. No one's talking about that anymore.
I am not familiar. That I'm aware of, at least.
Power 762. Okay, take that. Alright, I got all the way around to the tent from that corner anyway, so. I don't really plan on filling in like the actual like pool area. I'm pretty much only filling in the ground.
I mean, come on, a bunch of spikes in the pool. That's a hell of a pool party.
I don't suspect any zombies are going to be going into the pool, but who knows? Oh, by the way, I finally decided to put down our 5 things of a super corn out here. I don't know if you saw it, but
I did see that actually.
yeah, this is our super corn. Don't know if it's going to grow before Horde Night ends everything, but it's there. How's Tainted Grail going, Gunblade? Still pretty good? Yeah, it's like Elder Scrolls just with the King Arthur setting.
Okay.
That's one of those ones where like I'm interested, but I'm not interested enough to spend money on it, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. 7.62 ammo. Do you think we need to make any more of that? Probably wouldn't hurt, right? I'm assuming we're going to be using mostly LMGs for this thing.
Yeah, that
got,
assumption's not bad.
We've got about half a box full here, which looks like a lot when you're looking at it, but once the bullets start flying.
Yeah.
I was thinking if we can make any ammo, that probably makes the most sense at this point. Old Tainted Grail. Let's see.
No, that's fuck would be hard.
All right. Big time. Day 75. So we're going to have like one day and a half maybe on Wednesday night before Horde Night kicks off.
Yep.
That's going to be pretty perfect then. That will work out nicely. There you go. Okay. Bam. I will do that.
I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
Oh yeah?
So I had to go into work early today. And since I haven't been working too much lately, I needed to get some sleep because I've been staying up too late. So I went to bed around 11:30. About 1:30, my son woke up, started crying. And he was like bawling his head off. I was like, dude, what's wrong? You didn't leave the door cracked open. It's at 1:30. He's been asleep for 4 hours. The door, in fact, was cracked open, but he couldn't see any light coming out of it, so he thought it wasn't.
Hmm.
I reassured him, put him back to bed. About 1:30 in the morning, this all happens. I fell back asleep at 4:30 in the fucking morning. I had to wake up at 5:30.
Nailed it.
So I'm just like, I'm beat. I'm tired.
I got Tainted Grail for like $45. It's about 10 hours shy of the hour per dollar mark. And I just entered the third and final area, so I'll definitely beat the dollar per hour standard. There you go. It's good. Good to know. I might pick it up whenever it's, inevitably on a sale or whatever, but too much other stuff going on right now to spend money on that particular game. I mean, the 4th of July is coming, so
That's important.
I gotta go get fireworks next weekend, in fact, so. Ow! Caught a spike. Ouch.
Good job.
Yep, I mean, we just did, obviously we just took vacation. 4th of July is 2 weeks away. It's another freaking summer movie month here and whatnot, so a lot of money-soaking activities to go through. Tainted Grail is not on my list of stuff to spend money on. Save for those fireworks. Apparently, people are dependent on the show. Yeah, I've already got to take care of. I just got to go get them. Actually, passed some tents coming back into town this weekend, and they still didn't actually have any fireworks there. I was like, really? And they're not selling them yet. Like the tents are up, but they don't have the fireworks yet. God damn.
Dude, there is.
Think they'd be selling them by now.
There are 3 direwolves across the road from us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. By the pipe.
Interesting. That's just getting set up around here. Yep. I don't know, just like 2 weeks out and they're not actually selling yet? Like, that seems crazy to me, but whatever. Shit, did you take all that wood?
No.
Put like 12,000 wood in the basic Matt's chest.
Oh, yes. I did take that and started making them in my inventory.
Okay. These. We go.
Hey, I just finished all my tech junkies.
Boom. Let's see. Yeah, got fireworks next weekend. Probably gonna pick up a brisket. Let's see. Got a new slip and slide coming tomorrow. That'll be fun.
Nice. My neighbors got a inflatable water slide thing on Facebook Marketplace for like 50% off. And they tell us like anytime this is up, whether we're out here or not, you guys are all allowed to, have fun.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool. And then my wife ended up buying a, small, like, toddler inflatable pool. Like, yay. So now I gotta deal with, can we get the pool out?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We did talk, however, about That's a jumbled backpack for Dev.
Oh boy. Just can't let me have one night off, can you? First night back from vacation, you gotta pull this shit. All right, chat. I see you. I see you.
Our back porch needs some remodeling. That we were talking about.
TLC.
Well, so like, the porch itself looks pretty good, but the issue is that the previous owners got the porch covered in vinyl. So if you actually look at the wood that's underneath, the wood's not in the greatest shape. And so we're gonna have to replace it at some point, anyways. And so we were just kind of like, well, we're gonna replace it, and the kids are really liking the idea of a pool. I mean, it makes sense to start looking at what that would look like. So it's now a thought process. Currently don't have the money for it, but if we do, it'd be a part of the process.
Boy. All right, I made it up to the helicopter pad. And I ran out.
I've got this front left corner almost completely done.
Man. I know. It's going to be a lot of spikes. We're going to have to do another wood run. Get close.
Yeah.
Gonna be close. But it does look cool with all the spikes out there.
It looks fucking awesome.
Looks pretty sweet. Looks as though we're prepared for something. Even though we're surely not.
I'm gonna laugh. It's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna laugh if the spikes just ended up doing all the work for us, the spikes and the turrets. They're just like,
Oh god. That would be comical.
that would be just our luck though with it.
Alright.
What?
It's just, I'm on the roof looking down at it. I'm like, man, that looks fucking cool.
I need to get there and take a look down at it before we call it a night.
Be great if like the zombie AI was smart enough to like avoid spikes and they just all funneled through that front door where that little path is left open yet.
That would be
I'll just start just conga line it through there. That'd be funny.
But we all know zombie AI is smart, but not that smart. Damn it!
Man, could have used that spike, man.
Don't tell me you haven't misplaced a couple.
Usually because you placed it on a bush. You're like, damn it.
Yeah, right? The fuck did this bush get here? This is bullshit. I like how we're keeping
I
the
think-
hedges in there too, by the way.
Exactly, yes. Gotta keep it. I mean, we gotta keep it looking sensible, right? Put a lot of money. Put a lot of money in this house. Like the lounge area down there by the pool, that's still intact. You know, the bar. Obviously, we're gonna leave that intact.
Every reasonable band should.
Love it. It's gonna be great. I'm really looking forward to Wednesday. Really looking forward to Wednesday.
God, I'm still crafting another 100 in my inventory.
How many?
Another 100.
Another 100. Okay. I say we probably. I mean, so from where you're at over to the helipad is pretty much all we got to cover. So another 600 or so, maybe. Not terrible. Hang on here. Gotta redo my backpack now. Thanks to some people.
Who might you be talking about? If it makes you feel any better, it was a vote. Somebody didn't just say, Dev, I'm jumbling your backpack.
Oh, it was a vote?
You know, I just thought about the fact that we're leaving the hedges, and the zombies are going to use the hedges to get to us.
That'd be funny. Thing is, there's gonna be so many zombies that it's not gonna matter. Like if a couple use the hedges, it's not really gonna matter. For every one zombie that goes through the hedges unscathed, there's gonna be 15 that go through the spikes. So it'll be okay.
You'll be alright.
Yeah. So we need to do one more good wood run, fill the spikes, and then we pretty much just fill our inventory full of all kinds of ammo and explosives and be ready. And maybe at the end of all things, harvest some super corn.
Okay, Dev, when I first came up here, some of the spikes that you laid down wasn't loading in, so I thought that you were like 4 squares away from the fucking wall.
Oh, no. Yeah, like, if you go on one end of the building, like, if you go up front and try and look to the backyard, like, they don't all render in. Like, oh, there's no spikes back there. Oh, if I zoom in, there they are. Great. Good stuff. Alright, now shit, I meant to upgrade these blocks here. Fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah, whatever. Guess I could do it real quick before I forget. Again.
No, man.
Alright.
These spikes look so cool.
I know, they're pretty fun. I do enjoy how the spikes look.
It just looks all organized for once.
Boom. There we go. Done and done.
If it didn't hurt you to go into the spikes, I would say to get them to iron for the spikes closest to the house, but that's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is that the iron spikes, they don't seem to be that big of an upgrade.
They're not, I don't think they're worth the material cost, no. They're one of those, like, they're better, yes, but are they worth using the iron over just basic wood? I don't think they are.
I have to agree.
Now I'm sad because they used to have the spikes in the game that were just like one big round spike.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I always liked using those. I guess those aren't in the game any longer.
I forgot all about those.
Yeah, I liked those.
It's taken until now for me to remember that those were the thing. Jesus.
Yeah. It's just like a wood log shaved into a pointed spike. Like, they were cool. And they look super cool upgraded too. But I said, I guess those aren't in the game. I don't know how long those have been out of the game for, but probably a while, I would imagine. Alright. A little bit more 9mm put in there. Got anything else crafting up at the moment? So, I think I'm tapped out for the moment. Alright, so we've got to go from this hedgerow over to pretty much just straight over.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it. I mean, I haven't put any on the actual helicopter pad yet, but... So, we can probably do that. I'd feel a lot better about it if we didn't have to go do a wood run first, but... That. But like I said, I don't see them coming through this way. I just don't. I think they're either going to come through the west or the north.
I'm curious to see if they do. I kind of have a feeling they will, actually. But I don't think, like, there's not a logical reason for me to think that.
No, because they'd just be tunneling at that point, and there's going to be a much, I don't know, a path of least resistance for them to go versus doing that. So I don't think, like, even if they spawn on the south end, I still think they'll work their way around towards the, you know, the west or the north end to come through, because they're going to put holes in that fencing pretty damn quick.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see. I also wouldn't put it past the game to just spawn zombies back here for the Horde Night either. So there's that.
Yep. But I think that is going to be it for the night, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's perfect. That's a perfect place to call it. A little bit more wood. A little bit more of a...
little bit, he says.
Bike run to finish this corner off, and then, bam, day 77. Coming at you live on Wednesday.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry, not right now. On Wednesday, we'll be coming at you live.
Wednesday. Wednesday.
And look for, like I said, I'll be putting a poll in the Discord, be tomorrow or Wednesday, for what game for us to fill up July with, before we get to Grounded 2. It's not going to be a big game. It's going to be a littler one, obviously, because we're only going to have so many streams for it before Grounded 2 hits. But there will be a poll in the Discord for that. So look out for that. Cast your votes for what we play after day 77 here.
All right, everybody. With that being said, Hope you guys have a great couple of days, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
See you back here on Wednesday, junkies.
The latest.